Merry meet Sagittarius, Sagittarius sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Sagittariuses starting today, January 6, 2022. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today over on YouTube are the lovely Jennifer and the lovely Honey Paw. Moderating on Twitch is the lovely Shirley. And today I'm reading with this Tarot de Marseille, the Gasman Tarot, very ancient tarot. And I have already purified with my homemade lavender cologne. You can find out information about each of these products in the video description of this very video on my YouTube channel. Like I said, this is a 2-week reading for all Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign starting today, the 6th of January, 2022. Going out to all the Saggies, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching on a restream. It does go out to a lot of Sagittarius, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, just disregard it because it may not indeed be meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, or remember that we have general readings for all signs each and every day except for Monday. We have a shop over at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. We have all kinds of beautiful merchandise for sale, and we make a small commission off of each and every sale. We do appreciate your support. Another way to support us is by sending a donation, and you can do that by going to paypal.me/Ariel Gatoga, paypal.me/Ariel Gatoga. We have all kinds of what did I just say? I was in the wrong one. If you're watching on YouTube, you could use a super sticker or super chat if you feel like giving a donation right on the platform. If you are watching on a restream, you could use a super thanks. I don't read with card reversals, and I just mentioned that in case it's unusual for you. I just flip the cards right side up if they come out upside down. It's my style of reading. It's the way I prefer to do things. I think we're getting pretty shuffled. I think I forgot to say something, but it's okay. Whatever it is, you'll figure it out. I always have my announcements, and today my brain, it's like one of those days when I think what happened for me, and it happens a lot, is if I get too much sleep, it's as if sleep makes me lose a brain cell or two. I don't know what it is, but I got a lot of nice sleep, so I feel great. I just can't seem to get my brain working. Sometimes that makes for a really good tarot reading, though, so I think we are ready to go. Sagittarius, I appreciate you being here. I so appreciate you. So let's see what's in store for our gorgeous, lovely, amazing Sagittarius. For starting today, 2 weeks, January 6, 2022, we've got the Ace of Coins. We've got the 9 of Swords. And we've got the 10 of Coins. So it's all good except for you're going through a period of worry. You're going through a period of worry, and it doesn't look like there's much to worry about. So I think that it's just a habit. I think you just have the habit of worry. And it's like, I think sometimes when things start going well, especially if they've been kind of sucky, it's like, okay, when's the next shoe going to fall, And it doesn't look like there's any shoes falling, Sag. It looks like you're doing okay. It looks like you're doing more than okay, but just remember that worry isn't healthy. At best, it keeps your energy uncomfortable. At worst, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So there's nothing to worry about. And even if there were something to worry about, then just do something about it. And if there's nothing you can do about it, then don't worry about it, right? God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And I know it's easy to just say, don't worry. I understand that. But it's a discipline. It's a discipline to understand that worry is one of the tricks of the ego to keep you stuck in the past, to keep you out of the beauty of the present moment. And remember that the present moment is the closest thing to eternity that we can understand here. And that is where heaven lives. Heaven lives in the present moment. It's not a place. It's a state of being. It's a state of mind. So if you're present in the moment, then you are in that heavenly state of mind. So let's stay present in the moment. Let's not worry about the past worry about the future or regret the past. But it seems like recently something really positive has been happening for many of you financially or health-wise, something in the physical. And it's probably what the catalyst is for the worry. It's like, something good? No, it's easier when it's something bad. Because if it's something good, I might lose it. Or if it's something good, that must mean that something horrible is on its way, right? I understand what that's like. That's an ego trick. So take the win, accept the fact that you're winning and good things are happening, and recognize that whatever has recently started that seems like a good thing wants to be a really, really good thing as it completes itself. So you have a lot of, if you stay on the right track, if you stay on the track that you're on, especially if you can let go of the worry, you can expect some really positive outcomes. And like I said, it looks like it's happy financial outcomes and or happy health outcomes, whatever the issue is in the physical with your assets. Some of you, it might be selling property even, or buying property. But I think for most of you, it's just general finances. And for some of you, it's health. Looks like it's very positive, at least if you stay on track. But let's get rid of that worry, because we don't want that self-fulfilling prophecy. Again, you don't want to just put your head in the sand. If there is something to worry about, do something about it. But it looks like for most of you, it's just general malaise. It's just general worry, and that's not helpful. All right, we've got another ace. Can you believe you? Look at you with all the aciness. So career and money. And you know they're intrinsically linked. Now, for some of you, it may not be career, it may be other kinds of creative work, and that this is money that's funding that creative work. You know, a lot of us have creative work that we do that isn't meant to necessarily give us an income, but it's part of our life's work. And so we need income to support that. So for some of you, that's what it'll be. But for many of you, they're together. They're together, the career and the money. And it just seems like you've got a huge, huge jump start on something. And I think before that, many of you were probably, I don't know about depressed, but there was, I know that before whatever this is, from past readings, that there's been some crises and problems that you've been dealing with. But it just seems like right now it's like a fresh start, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now let's look at this worry. Oh, see, the worry is based on you listening to the wrong information. Watch who you're listening to. Who are you choosing to listen to? What kinds of nonsense are you reading or listening to? Or maybe you've got some friends that are telling you things and that is just wrong. Or maybe you're going on, websites and things and reading things that are just nonsense or whatever it is. Watch when you notice that you're worried. What are you worried about, and where are you getting that data? Because that data is faulty, it's saying here. The data is faulty. You're attracted to things, and that's another ego trick, is to make those sources of information that are going to make you upset or worried become attractive to you. You're attracted to them. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy that the ego wants to set up so that you start to destroy your success. So watch that. Watch that. Don't listen to garbage. That Psalm number 1 is a great psalm for that. Watch the company you keep. Company you keep as far as the books you read, the articles you read, the news that you go to, the friends that you listen to, the websites that you hang out in. Watch that, because there's a lot of lies and misinformation and silliness and nonsense that is wanting to infect you so that you destroy a lot of the things that you've started. So be careful of that. Oh, and I think that you don't have anything to worry about. It looks like that stuff is going to just die, because it looks like you're at this point in your life where this is just a blip, and you're so done with everything that doesn't look like actual success to you. You're so done playing around with stuff that doesn't actually work, that you're just ready, willing, and able to let a lot of that stuff die. So it looks to me, for some of you anyway, that some of this worry and misinformation is actually a trend that's coming up to get released. But don't you love this death card? Don't you just love a good death card? This card is probably one of the most positive cards in the deck, and they all have their positive sides. Even the Five of Swords can have a positive side if you think of it in the right way. But This inherently is very positive, and it's the one that people are so scared of because they don't understand that death is a servant of life. So anything that's no longer serving you, if you allow death to do its job and you don't try to keep it at bay all the time, it'll kill off those situations. It'll kill off those relationships. It'll kill off those problems. It'll just kill them off. It's just sort of like sloughing off dead skin cells. It's like, man. And you don't, and you know, when your skin cells are sloughed off, you don't even notice that it's happening unless you're doing some, exfoliation. You don't even know it's happening. And the same thing goes with death. A lot of times death is very, very active and we don't even notice that it's happening. It's not like the Tower card. I was talking about this to somebody yesterday. It's not just that they're similar because they're both trying to get rid of things that no longer serve us. But the Tower card has to do it in such a dramatic fashion because it has to just like topple the whole structure. Whereas the Death card can take it and it's almost like a heat-seeking missile. It can be a lot more surgical about it and just get rid of the singular problems, but that the structure itself is in good shape. So we don't want to upset the structure. So it's like you're doing really, really well, but there's still a few things in regards to, it looks like for many of you, interpersonal relationships, or other ways that you're getting bad data that cause worry, that cause upset for you, that are coming up so that it can get released, because these things not only waste your time but also distract you. And a lot of this stuff is responsible. These tendencies are responsible for past problems, and you didn't recognize what that was. And now it's coming up to get released because you don't want, and nor does the universe want, this new trend of success that has just started to be upset. You don't want to upset that cart. You want to keep moving forward in this beautiful, beautiful path that you're on. Now, I have a meditation based on this Death card called Letting Problems Die. And it might not be a bad one for you if you have time over the next couple of weeks. It's the only tarot trump in the reading. So it's a powerful card. It's extra powerful when it's the only one. So you may want to give that a listen to sort of optimize this and apply it toward your life in whatever ways. And just be willing to go through your day each and every day. If you can remember to start your day off, and every so often through the day, and also end your day with an invocation to divine truth. And it's simply just divine truth is here present with me now. I call upon divine truth. I invoke divine truth into this situation. Only divine truth now is present. Divine truth is the one and only reality in my body, mind, and affairs. I always see the truth. I always know the truth, and I'm always set free by the truth. Those kinds of things. Just let divine truth be something that you call on again and again and again. And just doing that, these lies, this misinformation, and the cause of your worry can't stand up against that, because infinite intelligence is the only real power. So if you're aligning with that power as it pertains to divine truth, then anything that's not divine truth has to be shattered. It has to evaporate in your presence. So working with divine truth, recognizing that all of the starts that you've made are the right starts, and you're on the right track, you're doing well. Success is the goal, and that's where we want you to be. And all of the stuff that it's trying to stand in the way of that goal is just old patterns that are now being released. So let them die. Let those patterns die. Let the stuff die that's standing in your way, and know that only divine truth is worthy of you. You're going to do great. It looks like you've really majorly turned a corner, Sagittarius. So good for you. I'll be back in 2 weeks for another reading for you, Sag. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Jennifer Honeypaw and Shirley. We'll see you in 2 weeks, Sagittarius. Blessed be.